Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. After the disappointing Australian employment data last week, the attention will now shift back on the RBA Governor Phil Lowe this evening, who will deliver a speech to the Armidale Business Chamber titled An Economic Update. Although the Australian data was stronger last month, it wasn't enough to foresee the enlarged number of job seekers in the market, pushing the unemployment rate to a one-year high in August to 5.3 from 5.2. The rise in the jobless rate comes despite two rate cuts from the RBA in June and July. Nevertheless, as the eyes look to Phil Lowe and see if he will flag an October rate cut, the Australian dollar remains bearish and pressures this level of 67.60. I do anticipate the market will break as the marriage is now clearly together from the RSI and the MACD as it goes through the zero axis here. Then this should put further pressure and not holding at 67.60, but more back towards the level of 66.80.90, which we saw three challenges. So do be on your guard if you're playing from a short roll in case we get another rejection. Nevertheless, resistance at this stage in the day looks at 68 figure to 25 as a cap. The euro has not been able to break above the level of 110 since slipping there overnight. From the technical pattern here, I'm still waiting for the MACD to support the downward move, and this in terms could see the level of 109.35 failing to hold, even though we did see two rejections, one with a dragonfly and the other one from a bullish outside range day, which was negated rather sharply from this doji. Nevertheless, the pattern is bearish, and I still expect to see any failed attempts towards 110.65 to 111 figure 15 to fail. I do believe the market is looking for a further bearish case as the trend is starting to strengthen on the ADX. Beneath 109.35 looks towards 108.65. The dollar-yen case still remains negative since the rejection of 108.40.60. I do anticipate the market will pressure this level of 107.35 and then break lower towards the target that I've outlined here at 106.70. Pound is a little bit disturbing to the fact is that it's not bounced since the recent rejection from the highs of 125. Now a break under 124.15 could reinstate the downside and therefore look towards a target of 121.70. So be on your guard if you are trading from a long side, as the move could be very sharp and swift. Gold reaches its target of 1,524 overnight, but still not backing off as much as probably some of the market traders would like to believe, due to the fact that these candles are very strong, and we've also got a MACD that could break higher. Now a move through 30 would give us another $20 to $24 rally and target the recent highs around 1,554. I still don't have a view on oil since this gap opening last Monday. The fact is the market is still trading sideways and still at this point gives me little opportunity to look for a trade. So I'd rather sit out for the moment until an opportunity arises. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report and hope you enjoy the great start to this new day.